Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Last time we left off, we started off the trial once again, and, well, turns out Melissa Foster truly is Dahlia Hawthorne. That wasn't really hard to figure out, but, you never could be sure. So now we're going to hear about what happened 5 years ago. We need to establish motive that she killed her own sister, because, well, we've seen what she did to Phoenix. I'm sure she would do it to anyone else. Even her sister. 5 years ago... you gotta be kidding me. I'll be right back. Damn telemarketers, I don't want any of your crap. Alright. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. The ransom price is a raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life. The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And we're to believe after all that she murdered her sister? Preposterous! Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Fay? Yes, Your Honor. As you've heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination. Mr. Edgeworth got the jump on me again. Ha! If we're not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms. Listen up. We still got that info. That ace up our sleeve. What info? Come on, kitten. Don't say you've forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. It was a fake kidnapping. Terry Falls told us that in the lobby. See, another flashback that I don't need. Does anything Dahlia says, and the kidnapping was staged, yeah, by her and Dahlia and Valerie. Okay, we all know that. Yes! That's it! The fake kidnapping's your best shot, Mia. That's her secret. Okay, so we got something to go on here. However, there's something I can already present on. She says that when, after her sister shot Falls in the arm, he tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. Let me see something here. Here's a map of Dusky Bridge, correct? I don't know. I don't think that would be the best way you can kill her. Just looking at the map, there's something else below that could easily kill someone for sure instead of just going into a river. That's just me. You said Mr. Falls pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe. But it's true! I felt a push on my back. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Falls. I'm sorry, but I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said that's hard to believe. I should have said that's impossible. Impossible? I asked that the court recall the condition of Dusky Bridge now and 5 years ago. The bridge hasn't changed one bit in these last 5 years. If someone had pushed you from behind as you have claimed, instead of being carried away by the river, you would have been smashed by the bedrock below. Exactly. A most certain death. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible! Ah! Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then. But it's 40 feet from bridge to the river. A small change in the water level wouldn't have made a difference. Ugh! You're right! If the events occurred just as the witness has testified, the defendant couldn't have been pushed from the victim into the river. Witness, young lady, what is the meaning of this? You see, Just a moment, Your Honor. It's true that the witness testified the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated she fell from the back end of the bridge. What do you mean? After being shot in the arm, it's plausible Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwillingly pushed her on the side of the bridge. That's a kind of close call, though. If that's true, she would have fallen into the river. Well, Miss Hawthorne, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct? Now that you mention it, I do remember now. When I fell off the bridge, my skirt got caught on one of the bridge's side wires. You can't be serious! Order! Order in the court! It seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion. Not now, Mia. This is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is just a start, Miss Faye's assault. What? I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm forced to say that's impossible. Ridiculous! What's so impossible about it? Because your flawed logic contradicts the court record. And if you like to look at the witness's photo, look at that. How can you actually push someone off of that? It just... No. Off the side of that, the thing goes up to their heads. Or, you know, it goes up that high. No, it won't work. Your Honor, all the answers are right here in this photo. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible just to push someone off from there. No! But let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like that wouldn't be a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over. So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Falls had been shot in the right arm. Ah! And more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him at point-blank range. Ugh! So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge? That is clearly impossible. Ugh! There we go. You're not so smart, are you now, Mr. Edgeworth? Order! Order! What is the meaning of this? Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into Eagle River intentionally. What? What is this? Why is it? I never understood that. Why was there a tiger roar or a lion roar right there? I don't know why. Indeed. What do you mean by such a ridiculous remark? Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had her gun in handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping to a raging river like that? That would have been suicide. Perhaps, but still, that's not exactly what you did. That's exactly what you did. Not exactly. You were probably confident you could handle the swift current. But even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. Oh, then what was it? What was so important that she wanted to jump into the river? The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River. Because she wanted some money all to herself. $2 million gem. Hell yeah! I might do the same thing. Well, actually, no. I'm afraid of heights. I think I'll just, screw it. 5 years ago, something else had disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up the mountain with her. The $2 million diamond. Ah! No! It can't be! Yes, Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million, she was gonna keep it all for herself! Because she's spoiled like that. She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake that kidnapping. And the last minute, she betrayed him and threw her... Oh my god, another phone call. I'll be right back. I swear, it's only when I call, or like when I record, is when I get phone calls left and right. When I'm not recording or not doing anything, it's dead silent. Ugh. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river. with the ransom tucked away safely into her backpack. Oh, why that's simply ridiculous! But look at that look on Dahlia's face, or her sprite, it's kind of creepy. Your Honor! 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan? Oh yeah. This woman is a demon! And there was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well? But she was a detective then. You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping? Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder. What do you mean by that? On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister Dahlia, and then she told her what she was planning to do. Planning to do? She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her note! That is why she sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister Valerie Hawthorne! You evil, evil woman! Who is that? Laughing at a time like this? Ah, here she is. Forgive me. It's just hilarious. Witness? Is that you? You amuse me, woman. Miss Mia Fey! You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you? Evidence? Evidence I planned a kidnapping, of course. That at 14 I plotted with my Mr. Falls and my sister. Well, And one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that? Well, Miss Fey? I don't know. What a joke. You, Miss Fey! Are you stupid or something? I want to choke this woman. Just her. Ugh! How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Well, it seems that we've come to an end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertions made by the defense. Of course you are. Is this it? Is it really over? That girl has made a fool of me and there's nothing I can do about it! Without evidence the trial is over? Who decided that? Mr. Armando! Come on now, kitten. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony. Testimony? On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Falls' stolen car and then went to meet with him, disguised as her sister Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right? Yes, that's right. In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who is this one person who can testify to the demon woman's crimes? Well, it's pretty obvious. The only person that was there. Terry Falls. Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness. A new witness? Yes, we would like to hear testimony of Terry Falls. The defendant? There's only one person that can shed any further light onto the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia, disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all, and that person is Terry Falls. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this? Why not? Prosecution has no objection. Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand. This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left. Please don't mess it up for us. Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes? I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me. Mr. Falls, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive, and you were used for $2 million. That's not true. Mr. Falls, there's only one question I want you to answer. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne, or was it Dahlia Hawthorne? Dahlia, did you betray me? 5 years ago, she promised never ever betray each other. Terry. Dahlia! It's true! You are alive! You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad. Tell the truth! The real truth! I believed in you! I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there is one thing that I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry. Dahlia. I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and once only. Well then, Mr. Falls, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness! Good! I'm sorry, I apologize. Water! Please! Water! Can't talk! Need water! Ha! Oh well. I guess I'll have to be coffee instead. At least it'll match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than hell itself. Oh, I feel so bad for him. But, next time, guys, we're going to end this case. And, well, you'll see what's going to happen. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. I'll see you guys later.